Hello and welcome to the first episode of Learning Raids on my Zerk. So excited to do this. The whole build up of me getting max gear and just getting the motivation in between, slowly build myself up to wanting to do raids and then just going at it and just done it all day. Like just before I went to Australia, I was doing it like every day for like a week, just learning raids. That's it, just simple. And then I've got everything down apart from Ulm. So I'm gonna probably do this into like a 4 episode sort of thing, and then on the end one I'll be me finishing Ulm and then like killing it and be like, fuck yes, I finally did it, or me never doing it and then quitting. But that's obviously not gonna happen. Along the way, I'm gonna be giving you some advice about just weapons and shit. If you're like a 60 attack Zerker or a Zerker in general, it might be quite helpful for you, since there's not really any guides out there. I had to do raids on a Zerker solo, even though I don't think many people will want to.
But hey, I'll just tell you anyway. So the first thing I already knew how to do, I'd done Vassal once, so this is my first try after, so don't be too harsh on me because this clip's pretty bad, but I got very clean at doing Vassal pretty quickly because it's a quite easy boss compared to the rest. Killing the crystals, at first I was using a dragon pickaxe, and I was like, oh wait, I got a stab weapon that we can use, which is the dragon longsword. I mean, just the dragon sword, and that actually works great against the crystals with just a defender and a torture. It does pretty good damage, so I'm happy with that. Because I thought, fuck, that's the one thing at Vassal that was going to be a bitch, is trying to kill them crystals, because I don't have a stab weapon, but turns out I do, so good times. And then it's just, yeah, attack Vassal and click click 2 squares every attack, and then you don't take any damage, apart from when she sucks you into the middle and smashes you on your head, where you just need to drink 2 brews before the damage, not 2 whole brews, just 2 sips of brews before the damage deals to you, and you'll be fine. So yeah, Vassal wasn't too hard to learn, and I got that out of the way. So let's see what the next boss was that I'd learned. So shortly after, I decided to learn Vanguards because I kept getting them, and I was like, I'm not going to put these off anymore. I knew they were going to be annoying, but it was like, once I learn them, it'll be fine. It'll be a long process, but it'll be fine. So the main thing that I worked out during this is, since that I'm using magic against the Amelia, even though I hit less accurately, when I do hit, I have a chance of hitting big. So I realized I need to stop using Mystic Might for one, and prioritize getting the Ranger and the Major down first. So if I do hit big on Amelia, then the percentage won't be too bad in my favor, because I can hit up to 60% rather than hitting 30%. If you know how the Vanguards work, you understand what I'm saying. But I'll tell you what, there must have been one kill where I fucked up like 6 times. I had loads of like brews and restores, so I could keep going. But oh my god, I fucked up so many times right near the end as well, and they just kept rehealing, and it was so painful. But I think this is the first actual one that I got, so this hyped me up quite a bit. So I was like, oh shit, I've actually killed Vanguards. So the 2 main things I would say to concentrate on Vanguards is be patient. Definitely be patient. You're going to have to skip a few rounds sometimes, just because some are damaged more than others. And like I said before, get the Ranger and Major down in health first. Obviously, you can try and hit a little bit on the Amelia, but if you get them 2 down first, since they can only go 30% within each other's health, if you get the Major and Ranger down, then you can hit up to 60% health off the Amelia and it won't affect it. Whereas if I hit big on the Amelia first, then it could, well, after I've already damaged the only ones a little bit, it can just completely fuck it up and start it again. So yeah, be patient and try and hit down the Major and the Ranger first to see if that will help you. It should do. Here is me finishing off the final Vanguard kill and being happy that I just completed it. So yes, Vanguards were learnt. So then we moved on to Shamans. I mean, I had never killed Shamans outside of raids, but I knew this was going to be one of the easiest for him, since you're just attacking a Shaman and walking around. It does help better if you walk around in more like a big rectangle and try and walk at the same time he attacks you, so you can dodge the poison damage. Like then I took some, because I'm not walking at the same at the same time as when he attacks me. Like now is a bit better. Well, no, he's gone back up in the air. But yeah, you don't really need to know anything about Shamans. Everyone knows about Shamans already. So, I mean, everyone knows about raids already. I'm pretty late to the party, but hey, give me a break. The scavenger room is pretty much the same, really straightforward, and you don't really need to know much about it. You just put fucking worms in his little tray, and he munches them because he's an idiot, and he fucking dies. So you just find a couple boxes that are near each other, or chests, thieve out of them till you get, I can't remember what it is now, I ain't done raids now, I think it's 16 or like 15, and then drop them next to the tray, and then get another 16 or 15, and then put them in right after each other, and he'll eat them and fuck off to bed. So the lazy cunt's gone, and you go forwards. The Rock Guardian guys are also pretty straightforward to kill. You just get out your pickaxe and your best melee gear that you have on you, and then you just stand 4 steps away, or is it 3? No, it's 4 steps away. You click on him, click on your prayers, and then after you step back to your spot, you turn off your prayers again. So yeah, this one's pretty easy to do as well, but sometimes you can miss your prayer, and sometimes you can fuck up the step in, or if you attack too early, then you'll just sort of miss your cycle and you'll run slowly sometimes and you'll get hit by the guy. But it doesn't matter. You're not really going to die to one of these guys unless you're really shit. So yeah, don't expect to die to him. And you can see me here. Like, that was a run too early right there, and I still dodged rock, lucky enough. And I've pretty much missed the prayer on all of these. But yet again, this is like a bit nearer to when I was first starting raids. So let me off. But there you go, he's dead, and you get seeds from these guys as well for your herb runs later on that you need to do. Ice Demon was a bit of a bitch just because there's a few times when I just put the wrong amount of kindle in against the braziers, but I think, see, the thing is, now I'm trying to remember the amounts. I can't because I haven't done raids in like 3 weeks, but I think it's like 16 per brazier, and there was one time when I done 16 per, and it still didn't work, and that really pissed me off. So yeah, I'd sometimes just put like a few extra, just in case it fucks up for some reason. But yeah, it's basically the same as Vasa. You just attack and then step 2 steps every attack. If you run in a square, which is much better, which you can see me doing now, this works way better because when he does his area effect attack, it can sometimes hit you. So yeah, try and run in like a rectangle, like 3-step sort of grid. So yeah, that will help you out, and it may take long sometimes, the kills, but you know, you'll get it eventually, and he's actually a really easy boss to do. Sometimes it can just take a bit of a while to kill him. Both the crab rooms were a lot easier than I thought they were going to be. I still haven't done like a perfect run yet of the crab rooms, but I've seen them on Wooks' guide, and I'm not that far off of doing them, to be fair. So yeah, it was just learning where to set up the 2 stunned crabs in both rooms, just remembering each time like the 2 squares that you got to stun them on to line it up properly. But after a few attempts, you'll remember all the places you need to stun them and keep them. So yeah, the crab rooms weren't as hard as I thought, for sure. Just keep up prey melee and use stamina if you need it, but you shouldn't really need one for this room unless you fuck up shitload of time in a row. But I mean, I did at first, but it's okay. It takes a while to learn all of these rooms, so definitely have some patience with raids for sure. Mutadiles were quite annoying, to be fair, like, because I kept getting smacked the first few times I was trying them. I wasn't hitting that well, but yeah, after a while it was okay. Just chopping a tree, sometimes there's like huge increments in between each swing, but it's probably because I'm just doing something wrong. But yeah, later on I learned these a lot better. I think I die at the end of this one, so that's quite funny. Like, at the very end, I like shoot my last shot, and then he hits me with a ranged attack, and I fucking die. But yeah, the safe spots I see people use, I know they don't work consistently. Like, you can stand there for a few shots, and then he sort of gets out of them, but they never seem to work at all for me. But it's fine, as long as you just stay your distance away from him and get out of melee distance to the main guy, you'll be fine, because he can smash you pretty high with his melee attacks. So yeah, after you kill the tree like now, you just finish off this one with the blowpipe, which is pretty quick since he's a little fucker. You just get him down to like half HP whilst you're killing a tree, and then don't continue after that because he can heal up from the tree, I think, or something like that, where he just heals up. So just get him to half HP whilst doing the tree, and then finish him off afterwards. The main one in the water will still be attacking you here and there with his little major attacks, but you should be fine. There you go, there's one there smacking me in the face, but only hit 0, so he's a little cunt, and out comes a big cunt, and then you have to start attacking him. So yeah, you can safe spot him as well, but like I said, when I was trying to do the safe spot, it wasn't working for me, but then I'm an idiot, so yeah. But let's show me dying to him at the end, because that's quite funny. And I don't know why I was doing a full half step then. What a prick. So this is going to be the end of the first step. I'll bring out the next one soonish. I'm not sure how far. I haven't uploaded that much recently, but here's me dying to tekton. Oh my god, tekton was the most annoying one to learn for sure. But I did eventually learn how to do it because I realized what I was doing wrong, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm an idiot. See you next episode.